Hey guys, this video is about targets, things like that. The first couple of minutes of the video is just me shooting at the target that I'm talking about. I'm not, not really saying anything. Just that way you get a feel for what what I'm doing in this video, what I'm talking about. And also apologize for all the background noise. About a quarter of a mile away, there's a highway over there, and there's a lot of highway noise. But you can get the gist of it. You can see everything that I'm doing. So hopefully you enjoy it. And after the shooting part of it, I get into the actual video of what I'm talking about. So hope you enjoy it, guys. Hey guys, back again. Want to talk about something that's information purposes only for you guys. Try to help some of you guys solve some problems here and there whenever you're trying to, either get into shooting or you continue your shooting and be more efficient, cost effective, and things like that. So, what this video is about is about targets. We all shoot at different kind of targets, hay bales, whatever, dirt hills, expensive 3D targets, bales of hay, whatever we can find. We all have them. We all have shot at every kind of target there is out there. And one of the things that gets overlooked, I think, and that I've actually incorporated into my practicing quite a bit here lately, within the last few months or so, something like that, is a arrow backstop. It's like a curtain. I know that most of you are probably already familiar with them. If you're not, you can go look at Byron Ferguson and some of those people that shoot aerial targets. They use them when they're shooting at aspirins and all kinds of wonderful stuff like that. But this backstop catches the arrow, okay? But they use like a huge size, 15 feet wide and 15 foot tall, or maybe even bigger than that. I don't really know. I found one There's about 5 different sizes. You can go up to like a 12 by 12 or something like that. But they have a 6 foot by 6 foot, and that's what I bought. And I've been using it for quite a while now. I've shot hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of arrows at it. It has not failed yet. You saw in the kind of opening minute or so of this video when I was shooting, that's a 60-pound. £60 at 28 inches longbow, and the arrows that I was shooting were they're 675 grains. These arrows are Douglas fir shafts, painted. They're pretty heavy. Got an ace blunt on them. I don't know if you can see that. So they're pretty heavy arrows. 675, somewhere in there, between 675 and 700. Well, 650 and 700, somewhere in there. The whole batch was. So anyway, this target has proved very, very useful because it's so easy to deal with. This is it right here. I mean, you can fold it up. It's about the size of a gallon milk jug when it's folded up like that. This piece of parachute cord right here, took a knife and cut a hole through a ping pong ball, and that's what's hanging in front of it. Okay, it's not swinging like it, it's hanging against it, but it's just to give you a reference point, something to shoot at. And it's hanging with these little small, cheap aluminum carabiners. You can buy them just about anywhere. But this target, it's not a solid, it's like a curtain. It's not solid. You can kind of see through it. You can't from the camera, but I can see through it to the camera. It's like a net, basically, but it's a tightly woven net. Okay? And a couple things. Do not shoot a broadhead at it because it will not stop it. Okay? Medium bows, 50, 60 pounds, like what I'm shooting. Field point, I don't know that I would trust it with a field point, even. Okay, blunts, I've had no trouble. I have not had one arrow go through it yet. Out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of arrows, never had a problem with one going through it. Okay, now I will say this: I don't know if I would leave it out year-round, hanging out in the weather and all that stuff. I have no idea because I take it down every time because it literally, you saw in the first portion of the video, it literally took 5 seconds to take it down and fold it up or roll it, ball it up, or whatever you want to do. You can throw it in the toolbox of your truck or in the back of your Jeep or wherever you are. If you're going hunting out of town, something like that, it's a good little product. Now, if you use it right. We all have had, the blocks and the $40, $50 targets from Academy that are bag targets and stuff like that. If you shoot at them enough, or if you shoot enough, you know that almost immediately, if you stand there and shoot for 20, 30 minutes every day, after a week or so, the center of that target's going to be shot all to pieces. Okay? And so they have some very expensive bag targets and blocks and stuff like that. Doesn't matter. If you keep shooting them in the center, you're going to shoot the center out of it eventually. And the block targets, I think most of the time, they're just trash. Some of the 3D targets, you can replace the battles and stuff like that, or fill them with foam, whatever you want to do, and keep shooting them. All right. To me, if you're traveling, this is not something, you can throw this in your truck or even at home. Even if you want to back up, hang it behind your 3D target, just in case. It's a good tool, I think. Now, most all of my videos, I've always talked about stuff that I know that works. Okay, the way to sharpen broadheads, the strings, the bows, the arrows, different hunting situations, and so on and so forth. I've never put any kind of links or anything on my videos before because that's not what it's for. However, I told very early on that at some point I may add a link or two on some of these videos to just be a kind of a shortcut for you guys. In full disclosure, which I always do that, if you click on the link and you go to where I got this, I will get some small percentage of the sale, very small, 1-2%, whatever it is. It's not a lot, but it does, and every little bit of that helps, especially when I'm off hunting or I'm out on the road like this. All that helps to keep making content for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's an alternative. It's not a foolproof. No target is, but I think you can have a lot of fun with some blunts in your longbow or your recurve. Whether you're at the RV park or you're at a state park, or if you're somewhere out in the country, or even in town. If some folks that bow hunt live in town, you can hang one of these up between a couple of little trees out there. One thing I will tell you about that's one point I need to make. This thing is designed to absorb the energy. Okay, if you stretch it tight, obviously it's not going to work to the way it was designed. It needs to hang loosely, okay, and kind of gathered a little bit. So when the arrow hits it, what it does, it absorbs all that energy from that arrow and just drops the arrow to the ground. If you pulled it tight, like a real tight from all four corners or something like that, it would probably be more likely to fail and an arrow go right through it. So reasonable expense. I think they range from somewhere around $70-80 to up to $300-400. Either way, for a target you can shoot hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of arrows at, get a lot of fun, a lot of practice out of. Might be worth checking it out, trying it out. I've been trying it for months now. I like it. It works for me, and it's a lot of fun just to get out there and just I think I already said that, but I just happened to be in Walmart or somewhere, and I picked up a little 6-pack of ping pong balls and thought, man, that'd be a good idea to just hang that, let it hang in front of it, and just so you got a point to shoot at, something to shoot at, and it doesn't destroy it. When if you do destroy it, just stick another one on there. They're a couple bucks for 6 of them. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. It's an alternative to some of these other targets that's out there, and pretty reasonably priced, and it works, and it's a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys will try it. And if I come up with any other ideas or anything like that, guys, I'll be glad to share it with you. And if you have any comments or questions or anything like that, please get in the comments, like the videos and stuff like that. It helps us stay up on top, top of the list in the search bar. So anyway, enjoyed it, guys, and we'll see you soon.